Hello guys, you are welcome. This is Fetugamaji and this seminar or video guide is to explain the tools that you can use to improve your marketing and sales as far as small businesses are concerned. And in order to give kudos to the organizers of this event, this is a WhatsApp training program, but I decided that in order for me to share powerful tools guide that are free, let me bring a video guide on this same topic. And kudos to Comrade Adeyemo Akim, the brain behind AK Passion Initiative. I believe they are into training, digital skills and what have you. They've invited me to come and talk on this topic, and I've prepared a video guide ahead the WhatsApp discussion. So if you are watching this, kindly be a part of my community, and there are a lot of videos available for you that we are going to go through. My YouTube channel is available. I'm going to walk you through all these. Click the subscribe button, be a part of my community, like the video. If you have any question, put in the comments and let's get started. Now, a brief about me. My name again, I keep repeating my name. So I'm a web developer, I'm a digital marketer. I build websites or web application, not just websites but web application. I build web-based solution. I'm a Linux administrator. Okay, and I manage a digital marketing agency. We run ads, we set up lead generation, we drive sales to e-commerce stores. There are a lot of things we can do, and this is my YouTube channel. You can please, like I said, click the subscribe button. Okay, let's get started because of time. So businesses, and this key concept that we want to look at when we say small businesses, I include self-employed person, like one-man job, what have you. So I broaden the scope of businesses, small businesses. That would have helped us to include just an entrepreneur, somebody who has some skills, somebody who is just starting, somebody who has or a firm that has less than probably up to 3, 4, 5 staff. That is important to understand that the small businesses include all those. Okay, now marketing is different from sales, and so many people do not understand. Like, this topic is talking about tools to drive marketing, and of course tools to drive sales. Okay, or ideas that would increase sales. Okay, so when we say marketing, we are looking for all activities that that will lead to sale. Okay, all activity that will lead to sale and continuous or repeated sales. So it includes that we grab your attention, we influence your thoughts, us, and any tool, okay, that would lead to the next concept, which is sales. Sales is that you exchange the value that you have probably in your product or your services for money. Okay, that is sales. That you are selling your services or you are selling your products. The product can be physical products, can be digital products. So when you do that in order to gain money, okay, it may not be money in terms of physical cash, it can be money or any other value. So probably you are selling something to gain attention. Like what I'm doing now, I'm selling my content, my information, my time, my skill, and what have you, in order to gain your attention, that you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to practically show you tips and give you resources that will help you. So if you are just watching this video, take your time, invest your time to watch this video to the end. That is the only money you are paying. Okay, and of course click the subscribe button. So sales is when you can close the transaction. So when you can convert your prospects your audience, okay, into customer means that they pay you. What led them to bring out their money to paying you. So these are concepts. So these small businesses looks at this, targeted environment. We want to include entrepreneur, self-employed, your startup, if you're having small business. Marketing is all activities. It can be all form of communication, all form of awareness that you are doing in order to generate prospects, and in order to now take to the third aspect, which means you close the deal and you exchange the value. Sales is not just collecting the money. Sales also includes that you render the value. Okay, so these are concepts that we will now need to look at. I think the first thing we want to look at is marketing. When we say a market, like I just literally use this marketplace. A market is just a system or a placement where people interact, they get to know you, they get to engage with you, they get to qualify you for the value that you can offer. Okay, and we are in Nigeria. This is Lagos. Yaba is a huge hub for interaction like that. Alaba International Market, that is close to us, Oshodi Market, these are hub. Hub means where people, cluster of people, that is, market is a cluster of people. There is interaction, there is engagement, and the aim of that environment is that the sales can come in. Sales will only come in when the two parties, the person that is selling, the person that is buying, there is interaction, there is engagement, and we've been able to appreciate the value and the need for that value, and we also know that we can afford the cost of that or the price of that product, whether product or service. So this is market in the physical form. Now we want to look at digital tools. We want to look, if you remember, the topic is tools for marketing. Now this tool is referring to digital tools. So let me just bring you to digital marketplace, where we say digital marketplace is instead of us having a physical location like Yaba, Oyigbo, Oshodi, like I did mention, where people cluster and people interact in order to make transactions, to sell, to buy, and what have you, there are also digital marketplaces that you should know for your marketing, and which are also placements to increase your sales. So there are digital marketplaces, and these are the tools that we want to explore as small businesses, so that we know how these tools can help us, and we would then put in our efforts to make the best use of that placement, that hub. Okay, I think the last time when I did this research, we were looking at Facebook having 2.3 billion monthly users, and I know for a fact that that figure has increased. So we are going to do a practical analysis here. Now we are just going to go on Facebook. Of course, this is my YouTube channel. We'll talk about that later. So let us just go to Google, and I just want to literally just show you Facebook monthly active user, and I'm just doing this literally live, so you are watching this live. So Facebook is referring, like in my record I mentioned 2.3, but Facebook is saying as at February 2nd of February 2021 that it has 2.2 billion monthly active user at the fourth quarter of that is the last quarter of 2020. Okay, and that is powerful, that is huge, that is a cluster of people, 2.8 billion active users, and you can also go there to sell your product, to use that as a way of marketing your business. That is the essence. So if you don't know that people are more actively using Facebook, You can learn that from this video, and that is important. So literally I can even say that I will change this to 2.8 because we have now verified that. What about Google? Okay, as at 2019, Google was saying 4.39 billion. Let us look at Google monthly active users. Okay, 1 billion, over 1 billion. This will be million. Let me see. This should be million. I made a mistake. It should be million because Google is a search result, and I made a mistake. Now we have a result that we can focus on as at 17 February 2021. From this website, you have 1 billion, over 1 billion monthly users. Then we are going to make use of these tools. We are going to look at how these tools can really help. Okay, let me look at 2029, 2 billion. Okay, that is 2019. That's you. Okay, I think these are available. This information is available in the public, so there is no need for me to be validating myself most of the time, and the information always improve and increase and what have you. What about Pinterest? Let us just look at Pinterest, because these are important information. Pinterest has more than 320 million active users as at the end of 2019, and let me check this. 220 million, 222. Okay, good. So what we are doing is validating. Okay, 222. Okay, 322. That was yes, the information. What about, let me see, LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn has more than 760 million users. Okay, this is as at the time I did this, that's 760 million user. Okay, good. Let me update this to 1 billion. Okay, interestingly, I'm giving you this information so that you can have an insight to what we are looking for. We are looking for tools that will help small businesses, and the tools are for their marketing, and we also need to look at tools for their sales. Now, the marketing can be physical tools, advertisements, all these marketing tools, and the physical placement. Then we can also have on the digital placement. Now, physical location is like Oshodi, Yaba, that I did mention. Digital location is like on Facebook, on Google, Pinterest, and whatever. Then I've proven to you, and we have all seen it, where we have the record as we have it live on Google search engine. So let us move forward. Let us continue to then look at the marketing tools that I'm going to recommend, and why I will recommend, and how support that I have for you if you are going or willing to make use of these tools. Let us just look at it. Now, the marketing tools, which I refer to as marketing coverage. Okay, I have listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first is Google My Business. Okay, in the previous training I've been doing, I mentioned Facebook page. The first thing should be Facebook page, and which I'm still going to mention that here. But why do I now make Google My Business the number one in my own assessment, in my own recommendation? Okay, is that this tool is powerful and it is free, just like every other thing, and you can literally create a website from this tool, and you can do a lot of things from this tool. And in order to help you out, I've actually done a video. I've made a video. I've made 2 videos. Okay, if you check my YouTube channel, there's a video where I show Google My Business and how this can help your business grow. And I also did an interview on this Google My Business with this man, Mr. Yekini Aziz. The information is in the description. If you check this video, I will also put the link in this YouTube channel, in this YouTube description, so that you can make use of this guide. If you should watch this video, I literally explain everything you need to know and how Google My Business can help your business. Like for instance, now if you go to Google and you just type in my business name, okay, Palladium Innovation, okay, and you are going to see information about it. And you can see my website page, my social media channel, and you can see from here. If you click on this, it will take you to the website. If you click on direction, you can get to my direction, my place. I did not change. I just literally leave this as it is, and you can give me a call directly from Google. So when people want to double check who you are and where you are and what you need to, or who they want to relate with, and they go online and they search for your information, and you'll be able to have the details available immediately. And that is very powerful. That is extremely powerful. So you have my information on good, you have my information, yes. So it is important that you set up Google My Business. There's a video link that explains it, and you have to verify your location also. So that is the most important. You can drive traffic to your business organically. When people go onto search results and search for something related to your business, your website will be organically displayed on Google, and that is a very powerful tool. Okay, Google My Business is number one that I'm recommending, and I think I cannot overemphasize it. It's free, and it costs you nothing, and literally you just need to go to your, okay, let me just walk you through that. You go to your normal Gmail account, and you can just click on this, and you see Google My Business there on your Gmail account. If you have a Gmail, you have a lot of tools that are free that will help your business grow. Okay, and I think I don't want to waste much of the time on that. I've done videos for you that would help you. The next thing is to pick, okay, why I mentioned Google My Business as being number one. Okay, enable your business shown on the Google Map and search results, and it's free. It gives you insights to what people are searching for and how people are relating, direct call messages, drive traffic to your website. There are a lot of things that it can do for you for free, literally free. Okay, so you just need to learn how to set it up. Now the next thing I was talking about is social media channels. Okay, I did talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and what have you. One of the things you need to understand is these tools are user database enabled. Okay, people go onto Facebook to search for information, they go onto YouTube to search for information, they go onto Facebook to interact, to socialize. As a result of that, they give their data to Facebook, and Facebook have social media channels. They all have this data in order for you and I to use, targeting the audience that we want, and promoting our business to the targeted audience. Of course, I'm going to refer back to my YouTube channel because I've also done a lot of videos on that. Okay, if you come to my playlist, under my playlist, you are going to see a lot of video playlists, but you are just looking for the one on Facebook. Okay, I have 54 videos already. I just updated 5 days ago. I have 54 videos on Facebook for business, and these are free for you. You can improve yourself. There are lots of Okay, I also update these
Hello
videos.
guys, welcome to my channel. This is Portugal.
I also update these videos, and they will help you answer so many questions. They will help you, improve. And I also do interview on this, so you can improve yourself. How to use Facebook Marketplace, how to stay connected with automated tools, how to download lead generation, how to set up lead generation, how to use your Facebook page to create shop. There are a lot of tools that you can use with your social media channels, and I major on using Facebook, Instagram. Facebook owns Instagram, and I've also done videos on how to connect, how to drive traffic from Facebook page to WhatsApp. So how to connect Mailchimp with your Facebook page. There are lots of videos available for you that you can just literally study and work yourself. These are tools that will improve your business as a startup. Okay, you don't need to pay, you just need to come to the source and you improve yourself with these guides. So other social media channels are available. One of the things you really want to focus on is the information, the data. So when you look at your audience, how many followers do you have on these social media channels? You want to increase your followers. That is most important. That is the essence of creating all these social media. So let us do a little maths for you to understand why I'm emphasizing in your audience. Your audience is important. Okay, so these are your followers, because these are those who would buy and you are engaging with. Okay, so let us say you have 1000 followers. Okay, and you are selling a product that has your sales from these followers. Now you just have like 1% conversion. Okay, everybody will not buy your product, so 1% conversion of 1000, so that gives you probably 10. Okay, 10 sales. So that is if you have that follower. What about if you have 10,000 followers? Okay, that will give you 100 sales every time you promote. And if you are selling 100 pieces of 100 units of a product, I don't know the profit margin that you want to put. Probably you put 500 naira profit. Okay, of 100 pieces. Okay, you know how much that was. So this is if you also have if the product is like probably 2000 naira, 2000 naira in profit, then you make 100 sales, so you are talking about 200,000. So you know what it was. And that is why you see some social media influencers, celebrities, music, and all these people who they have millions followers. They have millions followers. So you have some people having 30 million. Let us say 123 comma 123 comma, that is 10 million. So if you have 1% conversion, 1% sales, a conversion of 10 million, you can imagine how many millions, how many 10 million, 1%, that is 100,000, 100,000, sales. And that implies that the more your followers, the more your audience, the more your potentials to make. And that is if you are using 1%. In fact, if you are using 0%, okay, let us probably I may need to use calculator. Okay, because this is practical and somebody would gain more from this. Let us say you have 1%, 1 over 100, okay, times probably you have this is 100,000 followers, so you are going to make 1000. Okay, and probably you are selling a product that you have profit of probably 5,000 naira, or probably let me just bring it down. 1000 times 500, that is 5 million. That is 5,000 naira times 1,000 naira, 1,000 sales. That is 5 million. So you now need to look for high income products, high income, high profits products. Okay, high profits products. Like, I love to look at digital products. Okay, digital products where, like this video that I'm doing for you now, if I'm to sell it and I'm selling it to like 100 people, if I'm selling this video to 100 people at a rate of probably 1,000 naira, and I know it is much valuable than that, because I'm going to give you practical experience, practical guides, and I'm giving you resources, I'm giving you backup, I'm giving you support. And if I'm selling it at the rate of 1,000 naira, that means I am going to make from this product, from this video, I'm going to make 100,000, which is fair enough. Okay, you see, because we are looking at digital products at this amount, this number of people you get. Like, if you are now selling these digital products and you are making a profit of 2,000 naira, so you just on a simple one digital product that you have created, okay, an ebook, a course, a video, anything you have done, you can make a huge profit from this if you are selling it. Marketing is different from sales, don't forget that. So let's progress. There are lots, any of these social media channels. Now the question is that, do you need to use all these social media channels? I can boldly tell you, no, you don't need all of them. You only need to understand what these social media channels will do for you. Okay, Facebook is like massive engagement and what have you. Twitter is majorly for trend, politics, and what have you, economic, anything going global level. Okay, LinkedIn is more of professional. Okay, TikTok is more of video, 60 seconds videos and what have you, and you can bring in anything, and it is really growing massively. Now you can have like followers in like very good, very powerful platform. So Snapchat, and there are a lot of video social media channels that you can leverage. You can build your audience. The focus is that you want to build your audience, because without audience, that mathematics is just idea. But when you have audience, at least the minimum of 1,000 followers in your platform, then you can now be thinking of what can I sell to them. Otherwise, you are just wasting your time. Okay, let us go on. The next one is market. Under this marketing coverage, we have websites. I'm bringing websites as the third of my option, because if you want to automate some things, you really need websites. You do not have any alternative but to put your solution on the web. And you will recollect that I did mention that Google My Business is my first advice in this tool, because Google My Business has a website already built for you. So you want to build a website, just go and use your Google My Business website, set it up the normal way you should set up your website. It is free, you are not paying for anything, and your content can be online. But of course, there are so many limitations, and because it is just a single page content, you may not do much with that. So you will need a website. There are two things to it. You need to have a domain name and a server. I've done videos on that on my YouTube. Anything I'm giving you, I have done videos specifically to explain it. Okay, so practical step-by-step videos are already available, and of course you can do that. Then you can either code your solution. Okay, like I'm doing a web code series on my YouTube channel. Is something you can, if you have interest in learning coding, or you have basic knowledge of web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then you can go learn that and write your code, and you just need to get a server space with a domain name, and you upload. So that is when you need to code. But so many people are not coding now, are they? No. Even the CBN, they are not coding, they are using WordPress. CBN uses WordPress, so there's no there's no gainsaying on that. So what you need to do is to set up a WordPress solution, and there are so many plugins and integrations that will help you across, building your sales funnel, your automation. There are so many things you can do. I've done a video step by step on it, and of course my service is web development and digital marketing, so you can actually employ or ask me to build website for you. I hope you will do it yourself because my price may be higher. So, but I have done video guides that will help you, that will give you the support, and that is something you can use. WordPress, we have, these are CMS solution: WordPress, Magento, Joomla, PrestaShop, and any of these that you have done, you need to focus on your SEO. What does that mean? That means search engine optimization. You want to focus on SEO. So SEO means that you are going to index your website that you have just created, and you give it to Google. Google then picks up that information and picks up content on your website, and will be able to display such content at the time anybody search for keywords related to your website. So the next one, I'm putting two tools together here. We have the email marketing tool. Now, when we say email marketing tool, okay, we are not referring to receiving email like Gmail, like Yahoo Mail. Those ones are to receive emails. Now we are looking at marketing tools to network, to integrate, to send message, to send mails out. There are two options. It's either you build your own by yourself, or you pay and continuously pay for third party, somebody who has built it. Okay, I have a link to GetResponse, a link to Aweber, link to Namecheap in my description. These are affiliate links. You can click through and you sign up. Namecheap, I really recommend that you make use of Namecheap because it is free for the first 2,000 subscribers. You are not paying any money. So these are the link to Namecheap will be available in the description, and and we also have you creating your own email solution by yourself, and that is where you now use Messenger Panda, which is one of my own solutions available, or you use Ox Messenger, a partner and somebody I really rely on, who also can set up an email application for you. There is also Mautic. There are other tools you can use. You can use other tools to set up your email application. Why do you need this? The money is always in the list. If you start building a subscriber list and you have new products, then you send to those set of people, and even if it is only 1%, like we did the calculation the other time, if 1% buy from your product, the remaining 99% will still be there. If any new product comes in, it may be another 1% that will buy. So it's always that you keep increasing your email list. The money is always in the list. So the next thing is on the second side here, mobile marketing. Everybody is now on mobile. So if you are not on WhatsApp, which is very, very popular, you'll be on Telegram. And we have a Signal. I just added Signal here on this list because of the WhatsApp policy. So people are now on mobile marketing. I am making sales on WhatsApp, and if you are making use of WhatsApp, please make use of WhatsApp Business. WhatsApp owns the tool. I have done videos on that on my YouTube channel where I show you how to integrate WhatsApp Business to your Facebook page and drive traffic from Facebook page to your WhatsApp, so you can be selling products on your WhatsApp Business. You can go to your catalog and you start uploading your products, and I've done lots of videos on that, step-by-step guide. They are available there. These are tools that you can pick. I'm not saying you should pick everything, any of these tools. I'm not saying pick everything. You just have to then pick the one that you will go and learn, and you pick the resources that are available. You learn them, and you then see the results. Until you see the results and until you understand how that works before you pick another one. So having said that, the next one, which maybe my own major aspect is that you have to run paid marketing. You have to run paid ads. There is no gain in growing organic when you can actually use money to get that same result instantaneously. There is no gain. Let me repeat it again. There is no gain. I am growing organic on some social media channels and platform because I feel they are long time effort and I'm okay with it. But most of my clients will run paid ads and we see results. And of course, there are times because already you are building your audience. Sometimes you can just post some of these products on our WhatsApp status, on our Instagram, on our Facebook, and what have you, and we start seeing results. But the main thing is if you want to scale your business beyond your own audience on your social media channels or beyond your own email list, then you have to run paid ads. Then you can target a country, you can target a location, you can target a category of people, probably class, payment class, salary scale, sex, gender, age bracket. You can target at large. So whether you are using Facebook ads or you are using Google ads, I have actually done a lot of videos on Facebook ads, more than 50 videos already on my YouTube channel. Please help yourself out. While I'm currently doing new videos for Google ads, and of course these are powerful tools that will get you results like instantaneously. Like you run your ads now, you start seeing results now because you are paying for the result and people are actually it works like this. Let me explain. It works like this. You pay Facebook or you pay Google to promote your ads, and Google, Facebook, they have the database already. Just select a location, Facebook then automatically display your ads beyond your own audience. Your own audience on your Facebook will forget that one, will display across that region that you have selected. So the next and most important thing, now I need to put this at the end of my discussion before I now go to sales because it is important. I cannot overemphasize that content creation is the king. Every content you create, they go out as a soldier to influence, to promote, to market you. So you have to create content, and you have to create constant content based on your niche, so that people know what you do, people know who you are, people know what value you offer. So your content can be your blog, which you are going to make use of your website. Reason is this: people go on to Google, YouTube, and what have you to search for information. They go on to Pinterest to search for information. So when you are searching for information, that is already that the user, the person searching for that information, has the intent. There is an intent that I am looking for this. I don't know the answer, but I know what I'm looking for. So when I now see somebody who knows the answer and who is good at that thing, then I will not have any reason to doubt that this person is my person that I'm looking for, and I want to relate with that person. Okay, so you do video because people want to relate with you, people want to see you, people want to engage with you, people want to resonate with you. I have lots of people chatting me up saying, I watch your video, I want us to do some things together. I will say no. I say, why? After all, you have other people. He said, no, I love the way you present your arguments, your guide, and what have you. Of course, and these are what people are selling, and you are giving it out for free. And I cannot say, okay, if it's a good fit for me to do business with you, fine. If not, I just, humbly, walk away, because you cannot do business with everybody. We'll get to sales. When we get to sales, you will be able to understand what we are looking at. Social media engagement, like you have Instagram accounts, you have Twitter accounts, you have LinkedIn accounts, and you never private chatted your friends and followers. That means you don't know what powerful tool you have with you. You should private chat. That is what is called social media channel. That is social media. You see somebody and you cannot say hi. No, that is, see, you need to socialize, you need to relate with people. So if you follow me on my Instagram, then probably one way or the other I should have DM'd you. That is one thing. I will DM you, I will greet you, hello, hi. Okay, if you are on my Facebook, I will have sent you chat. If you are on my WhatsApp, I will have done that. If I have not done that, it means probably too much engagement, and which is something you should try. So you should engage with people. This is a social world. Socialize. Okay, then that is the essence of getting that gadget. So socialize, chat, talk, and what have you, which is not against the ideal. Okay, and people can then private chat, a private, go through your profile to see what you are talking about, what your niche is about, and if they want to relate with you, they relate with you, they reply. Okay, you can DM anybody on any social media channel if the person has accepted you as a friend. I send you a friend request and you reply by accepting, then you tell me not to DM you. Why? I will DM you. The only thing is that I want to give you value before I even collect money, which is one of the things I really love doing by creating more content that is valuable. Okay, so that I give to you something that will benefit you before we now talk about you doing business. And that has really helped me grow my business, and it is really a good way to start. Okay, you can create post test content on your social media channels. You can refer to what is going on, you can talk, you can chat, you can give infographics is where you give a detailed graph information that people can just go through and see the insights. So you can also create images, which is very powerful. Online seminar, you can do online video, you can do via your WhatsApp, your Telegram, you can do a lot of things, and you give value first. Create value, just like the freemium marketing model. You are giving free value in order to create wealth value. You see Facebook is giving you free tools, free everything, but at the back end, Facebook is making crazy money because you are already giving Facebook your data in return. So he has given you a free lead magnet, which is a platform to relate with, and you are giving Facebook your own information, your own data, so that he can now say, I now know what to sell to you. I now know you are a man, you are a woman, I know what you buy, I know your age, I know everything about you. I can now sell to you what I know you need. And by that time, if truly you need it and you have the money to buy it, there's no reason why you will not buy what you need. And that is how this information content creation is very, very important. You can give reports, seminar, and whatever you, and that is the most important aspects. Now I want to look at marketing and sales. Like I did explain that marketing is different from sales. Marketing talks about how to create engagement, how to create audience, how to create attention, which is what I've just shown you from the tools that you need and the practices that you should engage in and why you should engage, and the focus is to build your audience. I have explained as much as possible what you need at that level, but you should understand that what you are looking for is attention. People should know you. If they don't know you, they can't buy from you, they can't even think about you as a consideration. Okay, people should know you. Let me give you an instance. When somebody comes out of the university with first class and nobody knows him except his family, okay, they are so happy, and you'll see somebody who goes out to do BBM, which I'm not encouraging that, okay, in any form, but he is well known, he is watched worldwide, globally. Millions of viewers, people know him, people know about him, they listen to him, they watch him, okay, and at the end of the day he says, I have gotten this to sell. People will definitely buy from him than the first class that has paper, that has certificate at home. Okay, so if you have a first class, you should then need to look for how to create and get attention. And it is in this age 2021, this era that we are, that you can get attention from anywhere. I am in my house and I'm doing this video for you, and you are going to watch it. The video will be available on my YouTube channel. Millions of people in the future will still watch this video, God willing, and that is getting attention for free, literally free. People are watching. I can show you my YouTube channel when I did explain about getting 1,000 hours of watch time. People watch my YouTube and they really have engaged with my content. 1,000 hours, which is very, very powerful. And I'm going to just, there are a lot of opportunity out there. The most important thing is that you should get attention. If you are not known, then nobody would relate with you. Let me close this. This was an appreciation when I talked about having 1,000 hours of watch time, okay, on my YouTube channel. It does not really matter that you don't have thousands of views at the start, but if you look at the aggregate, you will see that indeed people are getting to know you, people chat you up, and people want to relate with somebody that they know. It's just common sense. Nobody wants to relate with people that they don't know, and they will end up to saying that they are scammed. So if you look at that, the next thing is building your audience building. These are the process of getting to converting your marketing into your sales. The first is you want to use the platform. You want to start creating attention, generating attention, creating content, interacting with people. The second thing is that you want to build your audience. Your audience are those set of people that you will sell to. If you don't have audience, if you don't have somebody who consume your content, then you have nobody to sell to. And the third aspect is the sales process, where you convert your generated audience into customer, and that is something you have to learn. You have to learn negotiation, you have to learn rejection, you have to know how you convert those prospects into customers. We talk about the sales funnel, which is like a normal funnel. The top is always big and the bottom the result. So you are not going to have sales every blessed day, okay, from every generated audience, but you can have a good percentage, because so many people will opt into your lead, become your follower, join you in your niche, and it's not everybody that will buy from you. So you want to create awareness, you want to discover. These are very powerful stages that you should note, and you want to make an offer. You must sell something, okay? Like I can sell a mentorship on this. If you have any question, you can then contact me. I will answer you, I will guide you. That mentoring process is not for free, never for free. So you want to make an offer, you want to negotiate, you want to finalize, you want to close the deal, you want to deliver the product, and from this you want to make sure that your customer become loyal to you, because they see continuous value relating with you. So that is also important. I've given this analysis. Like you have a website that so many people are visiting, okay, probably you have a Facebook shop. I've done YouTube videos on that. You can create Facebook catalog where you create a campaign, using your shop products, and you just run ads. People see it, people make an order, you receive your order, you deliver, you make products. You can also create an e-commerce store, set up Facebook pixel or Google Analytics and what have you, and you can then categorize your audience. Now there is concept of audience remarketing. These are if you want to automate some of this funnel, and which is most important. Like you have 200,000 people who visited your website. Out of these, probably 1,200, not all of them would actually open your product. Let us say 1,200, okay, 12,000 users actually opened and added a product to cart. Then out of these 12,000 of 200,000, just only 4,000 open and secure the confirmation and make the payment. And from these 4,000, it's not all of them too that will complete. Some of them will say probably the thing did not go at the first instance, they did not try again and what have you. Probably out of these 200,000 users, you have only 1,000 that actually made sales, and that is even at 0.5% conversion. But 1,000 people made sales, even if the product profit is 100 naira. You can imagine, okay, if the product profit is like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000, and you have 1,000 people making sales, then it means that the more you have the visitors driving traffic to your website, the more you have the potential of making more sales. It is more or less numbers game. You should know that. So if you want to sell, what is the difference between the marketing and sales? Okay, and this is probably the second to the last slide, and I would really want you to look at it from the seller's perspective. Now, if you are doing your marketing, you are creating awareness, you are the one making noise in the market, you are the one talking. But if you want to sell, you are not the one talking, you will be the one listening. You want to look for the selling needs, because people buy based on emotion. There is a problem they want to solve, there is something there is a desire to achieve something. There is always an emotional attachment to sales. If anybody wants to buy anything, buy your service, buy your product, there is always an emotional attachment. Understand that and look for that pain, or look for that desire. If it is pain, it means that somebody needs that product, and that need is well identified. The person has the wherewithal to fund it, or fund the payment, and then you have no other reason but to close sales. So the first is to listen. When you are marketing, you are the one speaking. But when you are selling, you are not speaking, you are listening. You should listen. You should analyze, you qualify your prospects and listen to them, understand them, show empathy, okay? Identify the weak point. What is the pain? Where is the pain? Okay? If there is no pain, if there is no desire, if there is no urgency, if there is no conviction that this is what I need, and I'm going to say thank God for getting it, then there is no sale. Okay, there is no sale. So you understand your customer, you then act. Acting means that you close, you negotiate, you collect money, and you deliver value. So there is a model I'm going to share with you out of so many other models available in the marketplace for you to understand your customer. There are books that you can read on sales. Selling is different from marketing. Don't get it wrong. So one of it is the parcel model, which is the problem. You identify the problem. Agitation, you identify the need, the emotional attachment. There is a problem. What is the impact of this problem if it goes continuously like this? Why should we stop coronavirus? There is a problem, coronavirus, but there is an agitation. The growth, the spread of this, okay? There is a problem, okay? We want to go to work. Okay, there is an agitation that we will get late to work. We'll be stressed before we get to work. Now, what is the solution? Okay, solution is that I can get you a car. There can be a vaccine. There can be this. There can be that. Now, what will be the outcome of that problem? So when you want to write the outcome, what you are going to see, you just have a smooth ride to work, 15 minutes max. Okay, probably you give the outcome. It is only when you understand this model, when you are relating with your customer, when you are looking at your customer, when you are interacting with your customer, if you can identify this level of interaction, relationship, you identify the problem, you can see the agitation, you can give the solution, and you can then give them what they are expected to receive as an outcome. That is when you will be able to then close. There are other things you can do in order to close more sales and improve yourself. and I think I've been able to spend more an hour on this matter, and I feel it is a bit long. Okay, there are lots of resources available for you on this matter, on this topic, and I really will say help yourself out. I'm going to put some of these guides, the link to these guides available in this description. Just help yourself, improve your sales, improve your marketing, increase your audience, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just improve this subscriber list. Okay, what the next and the last one is just you can of course put your feedback, your clarification, your charts within the comments, or you chat me up. My information is always in the description, and of course I have affiliate links in the description. Of course those links will not cost you any penny. There's no penny attached. They are good affiliate links that will guide you to where you just need to purchase your product. And till we meet again, I wish you all the best.